really important for all of us to take time for self-care, to fill up our cups. Especially right as healers, we have to continue to fill out our vessel, right, so then we can let it overflow and pour out to others. Because if we don't take time for self-care, rejuvenate, right, how can we do the work? And I've personally been realizing that, one of the reasons why I keep saying, well, why do I feel this heaviness, right, on my shoulders, right, and body, is because I realize we carry a lot of weight, right, of this feeling that, the things that we're meant to do. And then so if we don't fill out, how can we, right, have a strong foundation? Yeah. So I was just saying that I received a channel message from Archangel Michael, and his message was like, remember who you are, be who you are, be the light, radiate the light. Right? That's his message for us. As light leaders, it's really important, right, to be the light, but also lead by example, right? We're going to be guiding others. We need to, exemplify, right, this fullness and this wholeness. Yeah. So anyway, so thank you all for joining the Peace Cafe. And so today we are going to experience Pete's gift. So thank you so much, Pete, for guiding us. So Pete's going to lead us through. And so for those of you that you can share, Pete, who you are, and then guide us. For those of us who might not have met you on YouTube, yeah, we'd love to know, have you share who you are, and then guide us through. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I'm just really grateful for this group and the potential of what this group can be. Just is really, really exciting. So I really feel blessed to be part of this, and really humbled for the talent that's in this group. And so when I signed up for this, I have some ideas of how I can help facilitate this group to be, reach its highest potential. Kind of my intent in life is to try to, allow everything that I come into contact with reach its highest potential, and help facilitate that. And I didn't really know, what it was going to look like today until Lisa, thank you, the intuitive channel that you are, put down that I was going to do a heart activation today. And it's like, well, of course, that's one of my specialties. So that created the focus for today of what, what we're going to do. So thank you. And that's kind of how I operate. It's like, whatever's going to show up I just go from whatever's going to show up, and I never know what's going to show up or try and anticipate, because who knows what's going to show up. And so it was really beautiful. And so what I found I learned to bring my consciousness into my heart as a way of living through the heart. And when you bring your consciousness into your heart in that way, what you do is you bypass the linear ego mind, you bypass the programming of the conditioned mind, and bring yourself into the flow of divine consciousness. And so as a practice, that was just a way of being in the world and being connected to everything, because I'm a feel person. So it's not only being in the flow of divine consciousness, but it's in the flow of divine energy, which is everywhere. It's in everything. There's nothing that doesn't contain that divine energy. And so it's also a way of fully embodying the energy of all life that surrounds us. And so engage in this practice, and for many years, and then found out about the HeartMath Institute that somebody referred me to, that when I explained what I did, and you probably all know that they've done research, scientific research on the energy of the heart, the coherence of the heart, and found that the heart actually produces an electromagnetic field 50 times greater than what the brain produces. And so what you were speaking of earlier is being present with that energy and light is how we can really be of best service to the world of just being the light in the world, and that radiance that comes from our hearts uplift the local field wherever we are. So just simply by being, we can make a difference in the world, and and with practice, you can actually expand that radiance very, very wide. I think potentially it's I mean, it does go out into infinity when we radiate love, but the resonance of that energy can increase with practice. I'll give an example of that. It was 15 years or so ago. I used to attend a Reiki circle in the upper floor of a commercial building, and and so I would come in and take the elevator upstairs, and the host of the circle told me that they always knew whenever I entered the building, even before I came upstairs, because the energy of the building shifted. And so if one person can have an effect like that, just think of what we can do when our energies exponentially increase. So this is the beautiful thing that I see with this group, that, and we are having a profound effect on the field. We are conditioning the field for the awakening of humanity. And so so the heart activation is something I've only done with people on a table one-on-one. So this is going to be really interesting and fun to do this in this group. And everybody is so advanced, it's going to be like a duck to water for you guys. So this is not only going to be a heart activation, but it'll actually be a training to where you will all be able to do heart activations on people when it seems appropriate. So let's just go ahead and let go of all distracting thoughts and just become completely present in the body. Completely present with presence itself. And with whatever process you use, just allow your body to become completely clear. Any density that's within the body, allow it to dissolve into the ether. And just become presence itself. And allow this presence to come into the heart center. And imagine yourself viewing your environment from the perspective of the heart space, as if your eyes were in your heart. And go ahead and open your eyes and view the room around you. If you're facing a wall, turn around and look at so where you can have a full view of the room that you're in. And just look at the room from the perspective of your heart space. And notice from this perspective, you can see everything. Your field of vision expands. You see everything from this perspective. You're connected to everything from this perspective. You can feel the energy of everything that's in this field of vision is part of you. And so from this centered position of awareness, let's just bring our attention now up to our crown chakra, looking from our heart to our crown. Allow the crown to open. Allow divine energy to pour down through the head, the neck, the shoulders, traveling down our arms, activating our hands, attuning our hands with divine energy. Just imagine your hands being activated with healing energy that can flow out of your palms. Feel this energy come down into our chest cavity. Divine energy filling our heart, flowing down to our torso, our legs, calves, to our feet. Just feel divine energy permeating every cell in the body, causing every cell to expand into light. And now let's send this beautiful light energy from our body down to the heart center of Mother Earth, sending our gratitude, our appreciation, our love, our deep love for Mother Earth into her heart. And feel her response. Now bringing the divine energy of the universe, the divine energy of Mother Earth, to allow these to come into our heart space and allow the heart space to swell. Allow the heart to grow even wider. Allow this just to expand out, and imagine your heart just expanding. Every cell being invigorated with light, our luminescent bodies radiating into our surroundings. Now imagine that you're holding a soccer ball, something about the size of a soccer ball, and that right in front of your heart, just imagine yourself holding a ball. And imagine energy from the universe flowing down through your shoulders, not the palms of your hands, and creating a ball of light, ball of chi, universal life force energy, divine energy, however you want to think of it. Just allow a ball of the most pure, highest frequency energy to create a ball of energy. So just see this ball of energy growing in the palms of your hands, becoming brighter, becoming brighter. Now, open your heart to the size of this ball. Open your heart chakra to the size of this ball. When you feel ready, go ahead and place this ball of high intensity light into your heart. Allow this higher frequency energy to spread from your heart, to expand up to your shoulders, down through your torso. Allow the energy to expand up to your head, up to the top of your head, connecting once again with the universe. The energy spreading down, purifying, healing, down through your torso, down through your legs, down to your feet. And just imagine your body with this higher frequency light. And allow this intensity to increase, filling your light body, filling the room with the light that you're in, expanding out and connecting with each other's light that's expanding around the globe. expanding out into the universe. Allow yourself just to dissolve into this unified field of light. Allow yourself to be an expression of this unified field of light. Now envision this unified field of light bathing the earth in highest frequency energies, permeating everything, all life, being infused. Just bask in this unified field of light for a bit. Now coming back into individuated consciousness of light. Let's bring this unified field of light back into our bodies. And once again, send this unified field of light to the heart of Mother Earth. Allow this unified field of light to expand from the heart of Mother Earth out to the surface of the earth. Allow this field of light to become a unified field of light from above, from below, permeating all of existence. Now coming back to the heart of Mother Earth. Let's travel back up into our bodies. Fully integrating and assimilating this unified field within us, without us. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Pete. What a powerful journey. I felt the unified feel. You see the light? It was surrounding all of us, and the energy is just getting expanding stronger and stronger. Wow, that was amazing. I've never experienced a journey like that before. Now I think of the heart center of Mother Earth and have it radiate the light from there. That's amazing. Thank you. Wow, what a gift. Divine guidance. Wow. Um, Leon, would you like to share what came through for you?
Gosh, Pete, muchas gracias, amigo. Oh, that was just lovely. Quite an experience, feeling that energy in the ball and then placing it in the heart. But what was interesting is in that process, the light streaming through the crown chakra and coming up through my feet from Mother Earth, they both met in the heart chakra. And there was an expansion on that meeting. And then I went into a very amazing visual, and I've done this with the crystalline grid around the Earth, the 144 crystalline grid. And so I had this vision of this crystalline grid, but then there was a surprise. I've always perceived the crystal grid around the Earth, the 144 points, to be stationary, but it wasn't stationary. It started rotating and moving in every single direction that you can possibly conceive, meaning that every point node of 144 crystalline grid covered every millimeter of this Earth. It was amazing. It was just amazing. And to see the crystalline grid in rotation like that, and every node was flashing this golden light, every point of connection, which is just an amplification of the unified field. And so, yeah, it was lovely, Pete. Thank you. Really lovely.
Yeah, beautiful. That's very beautiful. Yeah, another one I'll do sometime is that grid, because there's a toroidal flow of energy that goes out and connects to that crystalline grid, and so really tapping into that, I think, really helps the resonance of it also. So beautiful that you're seeing this as you're able to visualize this in the way that you did. Really.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was seeing it external, around the Earth, but then I became the observer and could see it from above, and that was magic.
Okay, there are so many seeds being planted here and so many dots literally connecting. I would love to hear from everybody, and then maybe we can connect the dots, because I think that it's a co-creation. That's what I'm feeling. That's just what just happened. Like, do you see, right? Every time when one leads, right, the seeds just grows and plants it, and the next one, the dots keeps connecting. Hawk, what about you? Hawk, you.
What can you? Yeah, I was quite captured by this. I've also worked with heart math. I have one of their, or several of their devices for measuring heart coherence, and it's really fascinating when you truly, it feels like you can inhabit your own heart. You can truly go into it and feel that you're sitting in there, and you're looking out, and you see, like the image behind Leon. You see all these wonderful colors. By the way, your image, I've seen this also before, Leon, in some of the ayahuasca circles where I've participated, and to see them when they really move, like, it is so amazing. It was. Thank you, Pete. You are truly a weaver of light.
Yes, yes. Well said. Oh my gosh, well said. Yes, yes. Wow, thank you. Wow, thank you, Hawk. Bobby, would you like to share?
That was magnificent. Thank you so much. It's such a gift to also be able to receive the gifts of this extraordinary circle and to feel the resonance and the the unique flows. So the simultaneous bathing in this field, the unified field, the ocean of chi, the fabric of consciousness, many, many names. And um, as a person who loves words, I love kind of playing with all the different names. But that immersing and infusing this unified field within and without, encompassing the earth and gathering as individuated currents within this ocean with each other, and then allowing that amplified, magnified goodness to emanate. It's truly the work and the being of the divine. Like we're being that right now, right here, all together, and beaming it out. So bright blessings, my friend. That was amazing.
Thank you all for being that exact light. And so everyone here is a beautiful example of divine presence on earth. And so combined, this is why I'm so excited with this group, because combined we just magnify that divine presence exponentially. And so super exciting to be involved, because it's what the world needs at this time. And the more people we can bring into this state of grace, the more effect we are going to have on reality of the human condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said. Why don't we, I would love to have us send some love to Pete, actually. Thank you so much, Pete, for sharing a beautiful, beautiful gift with us, the divine gift. Thank you so much. Love and light to you.
Thank you.
I realized this is actually called energy weaving. Like just a few days ago, that's the realization. And look at what you're doing, right? You're weaving light, your embodiment, your name, I mean, everything. So, I mean, I'm seeing your indigo aura right now. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Good. It feels so good.
See it? Yeah. Here's another realization. So last weekend during my crystal quest, right, I bought this 3 hearts, actually. This heart, and I have this, hey, Amy, this heart that was sitting. Look, it's green, right? There's a labradorite. It was been sitting on my lap. So they all spoke to me like, take me home, take me home. And I realized it was meant for today, heart activation, right? Hi, Amy. We're doing sharing like in kindergarten, right? And here's another realization that you brought to light. When you had us look around the room and just look at everything, I looked around and I realized every single thing that I have in my home, I bought it from a place of love. I love everything. And right, because we have to love it, right? And also, like, if you think about when we buy gifts for other people, right? I always spend a lot of time looking for gifts for people, actually. And I realized, right, it's a gift from the heart. So you're actually heart activating the gift when you, right? Just like when you cook with love, right? It feels good. And so when you give gifts from the heart, it has meaning, and it's really a divine gift. So yeah, thank you for that realization. It's so powerful.
Yeah. So when you see from the heart, when you do this practice of seeing from the heart and living from the heart, you are connected to the sea of love. I mean, love, unconditional love, is the base frequency of the universe that's at the core of everything. And so when you're living from that heart space, you are you're embodying the entire universe in each moment of existence. So when we look from this, we can still be individuated, expressions in the third dimension, but through mindfulness, we can also be connected to all that is each moment of existence and be filled with this love that's present, omnipresent. It's an omnipresent energy, and we can be filled with this each moment of existence, which makes existence way more richer than being in projections of the conditioned mind and all the Maya of the world. So
Yeah.
and
Wow.
it's with practice, it's really profound because you literally see everything. It's
Mhm.
the awakening meditation where I try to be in meditation all the time, but being in the state of awareness. And because you see everything, it's like when you're driving. And normally in meditation, you don't want to meditate when you're driving because you run in the ditch or whatever. But when you're in this type of meditation, you see everything. So if there was a problem a mile down the road, you'd be aware of it before you even ever got there.
You sense it in the field, right? Yeah. So yeah, I love all this wisdom that you're sharing with us, right? It's also like activating the remembrance, and so to be mindfully aware of it, to be the observer. Because when we're the observer, right, we see so much more and see it so clearly. And also because time and space is an illusion, right? This video is available for everybody to access anytime, so we never miss out, actually, right? Because it's always here, right? This gift. So so I invite everybody to watch this. I'm gonna watch it again, actually, so that I can tune in from another perspective. Yeah. So with that, thank you, Pete. Thank you again for your beautiful divine gift, and thank you for everyone for sharing your reflections and aha moments.